jumps on 1, 0, 5, 3 of down, 2, dunk. You can find us on The Athletic and anywhere else you subscribe to your podcasts. Go to theathletic.com/down to dunk and get The Athletic for $3.99 a month. I am Luke, joined this morning by Andrew.
I gotta say, I'm just fired up to be here today. It's pretty cool, pretty damn cool. Woo!
Slam through.
Taylor.
I only know 25 letters of the alphabet. I don't know why. What you want? Baby, I got it. What you need? Do you know I got it? All I'm asking is for a little respect when you get slammed through.
Just a little bit. And Jay.
It's Jay. Taylor, what
Yeah.
show? What show were you trying to figure out?
There's a show, maybe Twitter can help. There's
Yeah.
a show I was watching when I was younger. I think it was on Disney. I don't know the name of it.
Mm-hmm.
But it was two friends that were high school age, and one of the friends found an old cheeseburger under the bed, and he ate it, and then he died. Okay, and then his angel was like trapped. It was definitely a haunting, but they made it a little nicer because it was like Disney, so he's an angel. But his friend could only see him. I don't know what it was called, and they just hang out, and no one else saw the angel, of course. But
Was it live action or was it cartoon?
it was live. I mean, it was
Casper?
humans. It wasn't Casper.
Casper ate a dirty burger.
Yeah.
That's
I
what happened.
believe the show is called Teen Angel.
Teen Angel. That's it.
Yep.
They were teenagers, and he was an angel. I don't know what the show is.
I literally Googled cheeseburger under bed dead friend.
Yes. Yes.
That'll
Teen
do
Angel.
it. There you go.
Wow, this is the first time that
So there you go.
it had become one of those things in my life where I was like, did my brain just.
Because it's such a
Create this?
wild storyline.
Did I make this
surely.
up?
And no one else has ever seen this. So
Okay.
Hey, let us know. Let us know if you are a Teen Angel fan.
yeah.
Yeah, all the Teen Angel fans. Holler.
Holler.
There's really no news. There's like
Gabriel Deck, right?
yeah, I feel
Tortuga.
90% sure that he's going to be in the NBA. I mean, I can't say with certainty that he'll be on the Thunder. I mean, I guess they could still trade him, but I'm quite confident he's going to be playing in the NBA this year.
Good, man.
So
Yeah, the NBA
Loved
needs
it.
this guy, man.
yeah,
There are very few guys that I'm more like about.
the Argentinian Mark Jackson is he's very
Oh,
That is a great comp, man. The back down king, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Shoot.
think you all mentioned on Wednesday is like the Bulls would be a decent landing spot for him. Like you can kind of take those Thad Young minutes.
There's a lot of good spots for him. There's a lot of teams that could be like, yeah, he could be our 9th
Yep.
or 10th
Yep,
guy.
yep.
where's that young now?
Not that he is Thad Young. San Antonio.
San Antonio, they're trying to get rid of him, I guess.
I was gonna say Pop would absolutely love that young.
He would. That's why they're trying to get rid of him. They just know that
No,
he'll
they
play
know.
45 minutes a game.
Yeah. He'll be like,
Pop, we have to develop these players. He's like, no.
Thad Young,
Young.
will end up getting he'll end up getting like bought out and land on the Nets like everybody else. Who signed both Paul Millsap and apparently will sign LaMarcus Aldridge, who's been medically cleared to play.
Yeah.
Really?
Some people are acting like they're all like, oh man, they're stacking the deck. It's like, man, Paul Millsap was not good last year.
I just want them to sign like a 60-year-old man.
Yeah.
He still got it, actually.
He's
He's been cleared. He'll come back.
Oh man, it's so unfair.
They got Barkley? No.
That is exactly right.
Yeah.
It's funny though, the two most likely, at least at the odds, like the Lakers versus Nets, it'll be like a war of attrition
yeah.
to who can
Yeah.
get there. It's like both of their rosters will be surely the two oldest rosters in the league.
God, there's
Yeah.
nothing I want more than for both of them to get there fully healthy.
It would be great.
That would be so fun.
It would
great.
be, I can't imagine the ratings for that finals.
Yeah, that would be.
It would be, that's what the
incredible.
NBA wants, to be honest.
Is that all of the top stars except Steph
Yeah.
in the finals? And
Pretty
Giannis?
much. Yeah.
I mean, and
Shea.
Luca and
in Shea. Yeah, I forget. We don't want.
Well, it's just-
Thunder fans getting out.
The,
on
the
us.
NBA is like, great. We let a small market win the championship. Perfect. We appeased some people. Now it's back to, can we only have LA and New York in the finals?
Yeah.
Or Miami, or,
I'd love to see it.
actually, it would be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Be so fun.
Okay, I have a game.
Yes.
So the game is less or more, and we can do it down to dunk style, or we can just do it less or more. So down to dunk style would be, tell me a restaurant that you sit down at and you're like, man, I wish I had more of this. Like every time I sit down,
Oh,
Oh,
think Chick-fil-A waffle fries every time.
Always.
I'm
Yeah,
done. I'm
always.
like, man, I need
Yeah.
more. Is there a food that you're like, man, there's probably too much of these in the bag?
Too much of
Wow.
these in
tortilla
the
chips every
bag.
time I go to any.
yeah. They
Mexican
always get
restaurant.
thrown away.
Yes.
Yeah,
Too much. Very
True.
wasteful.
I always eat too much of them.
yeah.
Yeah, but there's always
How-
more than
do you leave more on? Do you leave them
Yeah.
on the table? Do you leave some on the table before you go?
Just-
Because
This
you
is the problem.
you
can
ask for
get
one
full.
more. You ask for the one more basket,
Yep.
Yeah,
and you're
it's
like,
half
yeah.
empty.
I guess.
Or half
like,
full.
that's
yeah,
too much.
Okay, yeah, I guess.
You don't know. Yeah, I understand. We don't think of it that
If
way.
you've ever done
Yeah.
takeout,
Mm.
takeout is almost always over the top as far as tortilla chips.
Oh yeah.
That's a good call. Okay.
Oh
so
god, that bag is so big.
waffle
It's
fries.
like a bag to move filled up balloons in.
It is.
Waffle fries and restaurant tortilla chips.
So I'm going to give you a
Or
stat.
setup. You can just call it the Mexican
setup.
restaurant setup.
I'm going to give you a stat. You tell me if it's going to be more or
You want
less
More or less. Okay.
waffle
Mm.
fries
Mm.
or tortilla chips next season. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, 23.7 points per game. Is this waffle fries or tortilla chips?
Is there a just right option? I'm
No,
gonna go waffle
no.
fries,
gonna
but
go waffle
just like
fries.
I
What
want,
does
man, I would
waffle
love to
fries
find.
mean?
More.
if I
There'll
found,
be
like-
more. More.
We want more.
We want more, and there will be more.
Yeah, like 4 or 5 extra ones in the bag. Because I'm thinking 24, 25 points a game.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I think that makes sense. Darius Baisley, 29%
Tortilla chips.
from 3.
Oh, I'm going waffle fries on that one.
I hope waffle fries.
Yeah, I hope waffle fries.
Yeah.
I hope waffle fries.
It will
Thank
be
you, Jay.
tortilla chips.
You think it will be?
Yeah,
You think there's just disappointment coming?
I do. I have a feeling.
And that's the best way to hedge your bet, though, man. Is it, hey, man, if I assume that it's going to be bad, then
Yeah.
no way to be disappointed.
Yeah.
I'm going into the season disappointed.
Yeah. So then it's only up from here.
Teo Maladon. Maladon?
Yeah, I was-
36% from the field was what he
Oh,
shot
waffle
last
fries.
year.
waffles.
Okay.
Tortilla.
I think this is going to be worse
Wow.
than 36% from the
He
field.
will not be in the NBA the following year
Tor-
if it's less than 36.
The thing about it for me is that
Tortilla
Teo
chips.
was also expected to. He played so much as a rookie in really bad games.
Yeah.
I think he'll have more limited minutes, which will change his numbers. Is the hope.
He's going to be better.
There were 4 players that shot worse than him from the field on the season. Can you name all 4?
No.
Hold on.
No.
Poku.
Poku is one of them.
It's got to be one of this collection of like Charlie Brown.
Charlie Brown is one of them. Yes, Charlie Brown shot 30% from the field.
I have no idea why he's still on the roster. He may not make it this season. He probably will not make it.
He
this
should.
season.
He should not. He should absolutely not.
How about I mean, I'm just gonna guess all of those kind of
These are on the-
Jalen Horde.
No. Horde was Deese. I think. Yeah. Horde shot 50% from the field.
I don't remember who else was on the team.
Short shorts.
Yeah. Josh Hall.
Josh Hall.
Yeah.
Josh Hall.
30% from the field as well. And then Justin Robinson. But if you remember that, you are a psycho. Okay. All right. Next
Justin
one.
Robinson.
Yeah, that name sounds made up.
Guard. Little guard.
That's it. Guard.
He's a little guard.
I don't remember him.
Yeah. I remember him just because I was there for his first game in person. But
Wow.
Yeah.
That sounds really special.
This is going to be the season that, like, in 10 years, we're going to do another trivia, and it's going to be like, can you name all of the players who played minutes for that
Yeah.
team? And it's
yeah,
We're not going to remember this season
Yeah.
ever.
Good luck. Okay. Next one. Mike Muscala. 18.4 minutes per game.
Dang. I'm probably going tortilla chips.
God, all this really depends. I'll go waffles
I'll go waffle as well.
because I think Shea's going to be too good. I think at some point this season they're just going to have to go for it. By go for it, I mean like actually play their good players and just try to win games.
You do.
Yes.
Interesting.
I don't know if they're going to intentionally go the other direction, but I think with the way the West looks currently and the way the Thunder's roster is also constructed, like Shea may be great. Shea may score 35 points a game, but with the rest of that roster, like unless somebody takes a jump that we are just stunned by.
Okay, let me bring up a situation. Shea is unbelievable.
Mhm.
Dort is like very good. And there's just a couple. Poku is like playable every game. Okay. And they're the 9-10 seed. And there's 30 games left in the season. Wouldn't it be better if you're already that middle team? Just be like, okay, let's just try. Let's just see if we can get the 8th seed. What are we gonna do? We can't bottom out at this point. Do we lose a pick if we make the playoffs or anything like
Yes, it's protected at 14.
Yeah.
that? Okay.
Water
Well, that
protected.
sucks.
That's not happening.
I don't think it matters anyway. I just don't think they're going to be there.
I don't think they can get there.
I think this is why it could be a really great tanking season where you get to watch everybody play and they're still going to be bad enough to win 20 to 25 games.
Yeah. I mean, I think that the top 9, I just don't see any way that they're better than these teams. Portland is like the only one where I'm like, I
There's
don't know what they're going to
injuries,
do
though. There's
with Lillard.
always injuries.
But as is, when we can't predict injuries. But as is, Jazz, Suns, Nuggets, Clippers, Mavs, Blazers, Lakers, Grizzlies, Warriors. Is there any way?
San Antonio, New Orleans?
Not
San-
San Antonio. We're gonna be better than San Antonio.
I mean,
We'll
they're
see.
trying to be good though.
We'll see. That's a maybe for me. I don't
Kings?
know. Pelicans.
Can't trust Kings.
Pelicans.
I think Pelicans will be better.
They'll probably be better.
They will be better.
Didn't the Thunder win 3 games early against the Pelicans, or was that the year before? It was the year before. It was the Chris Paul year.
Yeah, that's
where they
right.
played like all 4
Yeah.
of their games in the first 20 games of the season before
Yeah.
Zion played. That's right, 2 years ago.
Kings are question. I mean, the rest of them are like, I don't know, like Kings and Timberwolves are like, like but those teams should be better.
Yes.
Like they absolutely should be better than the Thunder. And then like the Rockets, like could definitely be worse.
It's kind of weird. It's like every team in the West has a player, at least one player that's very good.
It's great.
It's crazy.
I mean, very good.
Yeah.
Really, the only
Who do
one
you
that
say of the Kings is very good. De'Aaron
De'Aaron
Fox.
Fox is
Fox.
really good. The only team that you could say that now that you could say doesn't have one of those players is San Antonio.
Yeah.
Jakob Pertl.
They're the only team, right?
Yeah. They
'cause
are now
DeJounte
have the
Murray is
roster.
not as good as
No.
No.
we've been told that he was.
Yeah, he's not.
So the Rockets are a weird one.
That's true.
I think they're going to be super terrible.
Yeah, they'll be pretty bad.
Yeah.
But they'll be fun.
I don't know. What do you do with a guy that makes $50 million? Is he going to play?
If he can play, he plays.
Christian Wood, John Wall, Kevin Porter,
Yeah, there's
Jalen Green.
they'll be bad just because there's so
Oh,
many
no,
guys.
They have
that-
rookie of the year, Alper and Shengun.
Yeah,
What's his
yeah.
first name?
Alperin.
Alperin. Yeah,
Yeah,
they call him
they're going to be better in the Thunder. You
call
got
him
Shengun
Alpy.
on that team?
Alpy. Alpy's going to push him to the 4 seed.
Yep.
Okay, maybe you're right. Maybe they're not
Carl
gonna
Andrews.
push for the 8th.
That's
2.0.
the thing. I think you think about this team, and I think you think about Shea, and you're like, oh, okay, they're going to be really
Think
good.
about Shea and some surrounding role players that okay, if they take the next step,
Yeah.
I mean that's a
Well, and I
Even
said,
if he did the same practice and went to the East,
yeah,
like the Magic, I think the Cavs are better.
yeah,
I think
I
the
mean-
Raptors, who drafted ahead of the Thunder, are going to be improved immediately.
yeah.
Just being back in Toronto is going to help them.
yeah. The Thunder have a bottom of the barrel roster, and it's because of the age of everybody, and like that's the only reason is age.
So do we need people to start getting too old and retiring in the league? Is that what we need?
Well, wasn't it John Hollinger that wrote the article
Yeah,
talking about how the Thunder, the timeline for it always changes. You just never know. But the way this current league is set up is what teams are building for the future right now. compared to people that are trying to compete right now. Like we just went through that list.
Yeah.
Every one of those teams outside of Oklahoma City, Houston, maybe San Antonio, but San Antonio just can't be bad enough.
Denver is still young enough. Like their
For
best
sure.
players are still young.
For sure. Yeah. I mean, that's one of them with MPJ. What is he going to turn into? And then obviously you had Memphis. You go over to the East, you go to Orlando, Cleveland, maybe. But
Cleveland.
I just don't trust their franchise.
Yeah. I don't
Like
trust
they're
them
already
to be
making
good.
decisions that I'm like,
Yeah.
because they're trying to be good now is what's happening.
Yes.
Detroit, I think is a team that's really trying. I mean, it's Troy Weaver. It's because they're coming from the same kind of philosophy. So
Mhm.
that's the thing about the Thunder is in 5 years when they're hopefully where they're supposed to be, a majority of these teams. Now it never works out that cleanly because there'll be a team that gets Imoni Bates or Chet or what's it? Paolo, is that the kid from Duke? It's just oh my gosh. Some of those guys in the top 5 next year look like physical specimens. Anyway, but you look at some of those guys and somebody's going to hit that is surprising and it's going to elevate somebody else that we weren't expecting. It
definitely.
always happens like that. But I just think the Thunder, the timeline wise, is setting themselves up to be a contender in a really good time.
Yeah, and if you look at the next 3 to 5 years, how many of the best players in the league right now are going to be either retired or on their way out? Like 3 to 5 years.
Yeah.
Russ, LeBron,
almost
KD,
all of them that you think.
Harden,
I mean, Steph will be 37.
Dame.
Yeah, 5 years from now, it'll be a different NBA.
I didn't mention Atlanta. Atlanta may be the best
Atlanta.
setup team.
Yeah.
Because Capella's pretty young too.
Yeah, they're set up well. I don't know if they're the best setup, but they're
One of the
set up
best.
well. Yeah. I don't know if they have like top tier setup.
I don't know.
Mm,
man. They
I
just
I
played
think
in
just
Eastern
having
Conference
Trey is like, okay, that at least gets your foot in the door for
Yeah, I just
best
want
setup.
Yeah, well, I just wonder who's their second best player.
Yeah, unless it comes from DeAndre Hunter or if Cam Reddish turns into something that they're not. Because you got Herter, fine, a perfect role player.
Like, he's
that
good.
They're probably going to have to overpay
He's good.
before too long. John Collins is fine.
He's a good player, but he's ideally not your second best player.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying is like this is why the Thunder are doing what they're doing.
Bogdanovich is probably
Because-
their second best player.
Yeah, and in 5 years he's going to be 32.
I think the good thing for Atlanta is as they progress as a team and get better, they will have a far better chance to land a free agent than OKC would. Like Atlanta,
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Atlanta
Yeah.
should be a great market. They have historically not been the best fan base as far as just lack of interest because they've been mediocre for a decade.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Their best
Yeah.
team was a kind of a boring Budenholzer team,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
Very
Um,
boring.
So it's just one of those things. I think Atlanta,
They packed
though,
the house then that season they packed the house.
yeah, but I think Atlanta has a chance to be a free agent destination, which kind of changes their trajectory. They
Mhm.
haven't probably historically been that high on that, but
Yeah, it's true.
Waffle fries.
Waffle fries. All right, next one. Alexei Pokushevsky,
waffle fries.
8 points per
Mhm.
game. We'll just go through all of the stats.
Waffle,
detail.
waffle fries.
Somebody asked a question about this too. What Poku's like a realistic stat line could be.
0.9
for
blocks per game for Poku.
waffle.
Mm.
0.9 tortilla.
Okay.
It better
Uh,
be waffle fries. That guy, he's
I
a pretty
know.
natural shot blocker, actually.
2.2 assists per game.
Waffles. He's gonna play a
Waffles.
lot more this year.
2.2 turnovers per game.
Waffles.
Waffles.
A lot of waffles.
4.0 defensive rebounds.
Uh,
I don't know.
Uh,
Waffles.
Wow. Wow, you guys.
yeah, waffle fries.
Yeah.
He's so big and he just does not play like that. And Jay, you said like he has natural shot blocking ability. I just remember him missing so many easily blockable blocks.
Yeah, he was like 16.
His timing was like
See, I
Pretty
man,
bad.
I
And
don't
maybe his
remember a
timing's
ton of
gonna
the
be better.
timing issues, but
It's time for another mini game within the game.
all right.
I love
Give
this
me
music.
the top 5 players in blocks. Total blocks for the Thunder.
Baisley.
Dort.
Baisley is where is Bays? 5. Dort is 7.
Moses.
wow.
Moses Brown, number 1, with 47 blocks in 43 games.
Good job.
Jeez.
Is that? That's not. Is that?
Oh, that's only like one.
Yeah.
Good job.
There's no way. Shea.
Shea's number 6, 23 blocks in 35 games.
It can't be. It's not Roby, is it?
It's
Roby-
probably Roby.
Roby's number 3 with 37 blocks in 61 games. Not that good.
Oh, wow.
Justin Robinson.
Justin Robinson, did he have a block? No.
Mm.
There were 2 players that didn't have blocks. If you can name those 2 right now, name those 2. You have Justin Robinson.
Muscala.
Name the second one, and you get a prize.
Muscala.
No. No, you just said the wrong one,
That was a good guess.
Jay.
Oh, Jay's really thinking.
I want this prize, man. It's gonna be that jersey that he's sitting on.
I really need this prize right now.
I'm gonna go ahead and guess Ty Jerome.
You're wrong. It's Gabriel Deck.
Oh,
the only other player
Tortuga.
in 10 games.
Tortuga.
Could not get a block.
Tortuga.
All right, Alexei Pokuševski is number 2 in blocks, total blocks for
Wow.
the season with
Yay.
42 blocks in 45 games.
So
Good
we do not
job.
have rim protection at all.
And here's the thing, we don't. And I wonder if that is by design, because who defends the interior on this team? Like, period.
Derek Favors.
It's
Yeah.
it's literally on Derek Favors to anchor the defense.
Yeah.
Because like Muscala doesn't do that for you, right? Like he just doesn't.
No.
They
Mike
got
Muscala had 11 blocks in 35 games.
to trade Favors.
And not that blocks is like the only indicator of like defense at the rim. It's not the only one. But we also know that Mike
Thunder
Muscala is
had to
not
be-
going to anchor the defense. So
Thunder had to be pretty low in the league as far as blocks, I'm assuming.
probably so.
I can look that up actually. All right, here we go.
They probably
you guys.
yeah, they probably are pretty low, but still they're going to be even lower this year because you don't have Moses Brown here. You don't have Tony Bradley. Like they don't have any bigs. Like the bigs that they have are Derek Favors, who came into the league as power forward, by the way, Mike Muscala, and like Roby is your like next biggest guy.
So are they
Right.
just going, is this their tanking strategy this year?
I
We're
kind
going
of
to trick all of our players into thinking we're not going to tank because the offense is going to be actually pretty good.
the offense will not be good. We remember last season, you know what the offense was ranked whenever Shea was at the peak of his powers?
What?
We were like 30th.
It
Which
will at
there's
least
30
feel,
teams.
It will feel like it's
It
good.
feels good. The offense feels good. It was never good.
The defense will not feel good and will be bad.
And the defense was the thing that was actually good last year. They were 11th in defense when Shea went down.
Really?
Yeah.
I just don't think of that team that way at all.
Hey, I've got a game within the game within the game.
Holy moly.
The Thunder ended up being 23rd
Ooh.
in the league blocks per game. Let me make sure I'm doing this correctly. All right.
Good job.
Okay.
Waffles.
Which means
Good
there
job,
were
guys.
7 teams underneath them.
Yes.
Can you name who is the worst team in the league blocks per game?
Gosh.
The 2 worst teams are actually shocking, and they're both playoff teams.
They're both playoff teams.
Denver.
The Hawks.
Nope.
To both.
Clippers?
Yeah, bro.
Clippers were 29th.
Really? Portland?
The Heat.
The
The
Heat.
Heat were 30th in the league, unless I am sorting by the wrong stat, which is always a possibility.
It's true unless it's not.
Yeah, it could not be true, because what'll happen is today on Twitter they'll be like, you were looking at the wrong answer. Well,
Yeah, I feel so bad for Alex after those trivia games.
Oh,
It's,
it's
just inevitable
it's an
that there's going to be
impossible standard.
one or
It's an
two.
impossible
Yes.
standard.
Like the
Yeah.
passes per game one.
Yeah. Like if you
I
care
ha-
if you care about that, like
By the way,
Sorry.
I have an admission.
Huh.
You remember when I
You
texted you?
cheated,
No,
Taylor.
no, no.
Taylor, come
You remember when I texted
on.
you 10,000?
Yeah,
That was actually my real thing, and then I got embarrassed when the number
same.
was so
We
low.
both talked about that. Is we were like, God, we were way off.
And I was like, dang, how is it that far off? So then I lied and said, no, I accidentally put an extra 0 on there. Not true.
you didn't.
I didn't. And actually, I wish I
I
would have
actually-
stuck with 10,000.
Yeah, yeah. I thought I thought you guys were going to be closer. And then when Alex said it, I was like, I don't know that makes sense, but we didn't have time to derail.
Yeah, I was so
Time.
shocked. It was just, and
Yeah, 'cause
Luke's
that-
answer
the whole,
was so
the whole
bad.
entire podcast crumbles if we bring into question that moment.
Right.
It's true.
Like why we just can't.
Like,
You
why
just-
are we
sometimes you
doing
just
this?
gotta just move on.
You just got to
Yeah,
keep
you just
going.
got a lie and move on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys.
I added extra 0. No. I had an extra 0. That's-
So, yeah.
I didn't make that mistake.
All right, last one. Dort, 34.3% from 3.
Waffle fries.
Tortilla chips.
God, it's gonna be
How
many
probably the
attempts?
same. He took 7.
6.3 attempts per game last year.
That's
I-
a lot. That is a lot of threes.
He said that 7 with such confidence. He took
Most-
7.
Well, I thought it was. I thought
It's
it was
close. You're very
to
close.
7.
Yeah. He was first on the team in attempts. 329.
So is that a
threes.
waffle fries or tortilla chips?
Oh man,
That's
I
a
hope
waffle.
it's waffles.
That's
'cause
a waffle fry.
That would be awesome.
You want him taking 8?
No. He's talking about percentage.
34%.
No, I asked a game within the game.
Oh, you went game.
Is how many attempts a game waffle fries or tortilla chips?
Mhm.
More or less than 6.3?
Waffles. 6.5.
Perfect. What do you think, Andrew?
Now let's come out of that dream into the original.
I kind of
dream.
think
This
it's
is
slightly
Inception.
below. I think it's slightly below. I just don't think he's going to.
So we're
As-
saying
I'm
5.5
hoping-
attempts.
I'm hoping he doesn't have like these same opportunities that
light.
he did at the end of
Yeah,
last season,
that's
where it's
true.
just like Dort.
Luke, the floor is yours.
Game within the game within the game. I have a food that I think is better than tortilla chips. You always leave more of this in a way. Tortilla chips, I don't think. So.
Okay.
Pancakes.
Oh,
You
that's a
always
good one.
leave extra pancakes.
Unless you just order the side pancake.
Are we hold on. Are we talking about if you make them?
No, if you go to like
No.
Jimmy's Egg
You don't
or
eat enough,
IHOP,
boy.
pancakes,
They're
you're
big.
always leaving pancakes.
They're big.
You're eating like a fourth of them.
You're leaving pancakes?
I'm not leaving pancakes.
No, I'm not leaving pancakes.
I'm leaving.
I'm leaving pancakes.
If I'm making them at home,
That's
Yeah,
the deal.
there's
Is
a
you
lot of
always
pancakes.
overmake pancakes.
yes.
yeah, pancakes.
And they're never
because
the
you can
same.
reheat them.
pancakes.
they're not. They're
They're
just
not the
not as
same.
good reheated.
You probably have some way to make them better
I
though.
have
Air
children
fryer?
that just will just eat them at any
Like,
hour.
yeah,
Just
just
flip,
roll-
flip them a cake, whatever time it is. Just flip them a cake. Whatever.
That's what I think. Pancakes.
That's a really bad take. I'm sorry,
You
Luke.
just
I
said
love
you. Make too much.
Yeah, but that was not the starting point for your response.
Whatever, man.
You're like, you go to IHOP. you leave
I leave.
pancakes on
I
the
always
table.
leave over some pancakes.
Hey, Twitter, let us know.
Yeah, let us know.
Here in the chat, let us know. Pancakes?
Hey, pancakes.
Y'all do Kodiak cakes?
Yeah, I did. I really like
What-
them.
They're good.
My wife likes them. Anything that
What are
pretends to be
those?
healthy, I'm hard pass on.
What are those?
They're protein cakes, so they're made with beef.
They're good. They're straight
They're
good.
really good.
Yeah, they don't taste like protein pancakes. Yeah, they're super.
They're
good.
protein pancakes, but like on accident, because they're just made with different things. So now the marketing is just, oh, actually, this is a protein pancake. I
Yeah.
listened to a whole podcast about Kodiak.
Oh, really?
That feels like
ask me anything.
that feels
Wow.
that's a weird
true.
podcast to listen to.
Well, it was like how I built this episode. So
Oh,
it's
really?
about like the business of Kodiak cakes.
Ah.
Like the history.
Wow.
Pretty cool. Or
That's-
check it out. You know.
We need to at some point talk about podcasts. What are the podcasts, man?
What are the podcasts?
I feel like we've talked about
non-sports
this.
podcasts.
Non-sports podcasts.
You know, and I
Those exist.
Andrew's like not allowed to listen to anything else that is not sports.
No, I listen to Up First.
Yeah.
That's good. That's just like general life information that you need, though.
Do the Bible? Have you done the Bible recap? You done that?
No, I do Bible Project guys. And
Oh
then
yeah,
it's
Bible Project is really good.
Bema.
They're just really
Bema.
long. Those ones are those.
Yeah,
their
it's
pods are
hard.
really long.
Yeah,
They're good though.
I listen to a lot of leadership.
I listened to
stuff.
the history of Satan and why he's the greatest angel of all time.
John's factoid bigger enough to read. John's factoid bigger enough to read.
Man, Taylor, we really missed you last week.
It
from-
does- it just
from
feels totally different, man.
Hot drops like that.
Oh, Luke. Oh, Elman DeWise. I have I need your assistance and your wisdom.
Yes, welcome to Just
Your dojo, your mental
welcome to my mental dojo. Come and sup on my knowledge.
Okay, so I need parental advice.
Lay it on me.
You're not a parent, but you're the best at giving parental advice.
Yes.
So first, you helped me out with the Nora being a dog situation.
Well, yeah.
That's been great. Thank you very much.
They've eventually bought her a collar and a leash.
She has a collar. She has a leash. We go to PetSmart for the training classes, and she sleeps in a dog bed.
Beautiful.
So thank you. Now, next up, though, is this new phase. I like to call it the mountain goat phase, where she's climbing on everything. She wants to climb up everything.
Mhm.
And she's not good about thinking about consequences of falling off of everything.
Mhm.
So what do I need to do? How do I encourage her to keep developing this, this climbing skill?
Adventurous spirit.
Yes, I don't want to kill that, but also, I don't want her to climb up on a little toy and then she, knocks her head and now she's a different person forever. And I wish, why didn't I keep her safe?
Two things you have to procure. 1, cat tower.
Oh,
2, thing that she's going to climb.
yes.
2, mini trampoline at the bottom of the cat tower.
Oh,
So she just falls, bang,
Right
lands
back
on the
up.
mini trampoline.
right back up.
Right back up.
Padded flooring everywhere is the other option.
No,
it
this-
sounds expensive.
This is going to be cheaper in the long run.
Yes, much cheaper.
Plus-
And also, we're already at PetSmart, so we can just get
Cat
that.
tower.
Yeah.
And then if you ever get a cat, we have a cat tower.
God, it's so
You can reuse it.
so wise.
To wise.
John's back toy bigger in victory. John's back toy bigger in victory.
Hey guys,
Luke really thinks children are animals. Luke really thinks children are pets.
I'm just saying,
off the top of the head.
there's a lot of animal stuff that can be used for humans.
You're right. I can't disagree.
That's true.
Guys, you want to deep dive with
Oh,
me?
yeah. Hold on. You can start. I gotta find your music. And
Dope.
load it in.
Da-dum, dum, 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 dum. Okay, guys. Here's this. That's
Yep.
it. Hey guys, I don't really know much about this story. I want to know more, but it's like I missed when it initially happened on
Yeah.
Twitter. So then I only got all the reactions
Yeah.
to it.
Mhm.
And so I'm trying to deep dive on it, but it's just so strange.
It's an El Man's kiddie pool situation.
a little bit of this. The thing about Bishop Sycamore playing on ESPN, a high school team that it turns out is not a real high school. All the players on it are like failed college players that somehow got to play a nationally televised game on ESPN against a high school twice in like last weekend and were just walloped by these high school. Like all these guys are like, oh man, if we could come back to high school, like we could do it differently, like we could win and
It's
we
a
could
never been
then-"
kissed situation.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And they just got creamed
Yeah.
by all the high schools that they played. And I think that
Cream City, baby.
I think that their coach got fired, which I don't really, because they lost so bad, and I don't really understand
Who fired him?
who fired him, who has authority of the fake high school's fake coach. They must have a fake faculty and a fake principal and someone that's in charge. And I really just am waiting for the 30 for 30 or Netflix documentary about this because I will
Yeah.
watch it. But it's the weirdest. It is
He's
to
like
me.
a wanted criminal.
Yeah, he had.
Yeah, the
was that a
coach-
rumor? Or is that
yes,
real?
yes, no, that's real.
real.
The coach had an active arrest warrant out for him,
Yes.
and none of this makes sense.
Yeah, he's writing hot checks.
Yeah. I don't understand how ESPN didn't do the background to figure out, hey, none of these high schoolers are high schoolers. This high school doesn't exist. I don't understand how they
It's-
got that. I guess
I
just
have an
fake it,
answer.
fake
I
it
have
till
an
you make
answer.
it.
I have an answer.
What's
for
that?
you. So ESPN outsources their like scheduling and who picks. They basically hire a company to schedule their high school games and stuff and entrust this company to know these are the teams that are the best high schools and blah 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 blah. And then ESPN's like, great. thank you for setting that up. We'll show them.
Okay.
So John Skipper was on the Dan Le Batard. He's now the CEO of Dan Le Batard's company. And he was talking about this, and he said, you can't expect the CEO to know, to like be looking into what high school teams are going to do it, because he has so much other stuff going on, right? He said it would be like asking the CEO of Walmart, why did someone take a dump in aisle 36 at this location, blah, blah, blah. He's like, why would you expect the CEO of Walmart to know any of that?
Mhm.
So I think that's the thing, is it's not ESPN. It's ESPN has a contract with these companies that set that stuff up, and
Mhm.
it's that company that failed on that point.
It's still just wild. to me.
Somebody-
I still don't
Somebody
understand.
did some research, and the listed address of Bishop Sycamore, which is not a real person, they found out,
Yes.
is the school is a duplex, somebody's duplex. And then on another website, Max Preps, it's actually the Franklin University Library building is the address of the school.
And I guess this has been going on for a while.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like this guy has, I guess one time he wrote a hot check for like 10 grand because he had his players staying at some like hotel for like a month,
Oh my God.
and they just skipped town.
So these are like failed JUCO players, and just players that aren't even in high school or of a high school age.
Apparently so.
And they're probably from a regional. They're probably not all from that state. He's probably calling these players and being like, hey, I have an opportunity for you to
Yeah.
still make it. And all these players are like, wow, this is my last chance. This is the
Never-
last chance you.
Never been kissed. Never
Oh.
been kissed you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's
hilarious.
it is mind boggling to me.
Yeah.
They did a really good job naming that fake school, though.
Bishop Sycamore.
Yeah, that sounds like a
is-
straight up
yeah.
football school.
He's trying to create the perfect environment for a documentary is all he was trying to do.
The thing that makes me crazy about it is it would be different if, like, the Little League World Series scandals where it's like this kid's 16 pitching to a bunch of 12-year-olds.
Mhm.
They got trounced.
It's
is
what
the
makes it.
craziest
It's
thing
what
about
makes
That's
it
Like,
even
it'd be different
better.
if, like, hey, we got this
Yeah.
list of like guys that are legitimate adults that come out and just run over a team of high schoolers.
Yeah.
They have played one game, according to the thing I just walked through, that wasn't a 50-0 or
Yeah.
50-6 blowout.
It's crazy.
Apparently, the worst talent evaluator in the country is running this
We're gonna get
program.
all these kids that are out of high school and be awful.
The crazy thing, it's like the only thing I can think of that is like
And who fires a coach that created a team out of thin air?
It's a great question.
who has authority over that coach? That's my question.
I don't know.
How does that work? The only like comparable things I can think are things from movies, like Undeclared, where they make their own fake college, or
Yeah.
like Camp Nowhere, where they make their own fake summer camp. It's that.
Accepted? Was that another one of those?
I
Is that the
think
one with
so.
Justin Long?
Yeah.
No, Undeclared, yeah. Actually, that's the one I was thinking.
That's
Of.
a good
Undeclared
movie.
was a
Jonah
show.
Hill was in that one.
Yeah. Accepted, where he wants to show everyone his wiener when he's
Yes.
in the hot dog costume.
Yep, that's true. All right. Well, we'll be right back after this quick break. And we're back after that quick break.
Winner questions.
We got to run through some of these.
Our first Twitter question comes from @TopGamer77, who wants to know, where would you guys like to go in Africa if you had the chance?
Okay.
He's coming in hot. I mean, lots of places.
I'd just like to, I don't know
Egypt?
if this is ethical.
Yeah.
Isn't Egypt in Africa?
That's what I
Yes.
just
I would
said.
like to go to Egypt.
Mm.
Did you say Egypt?
I just
Yes.
said-
I would like to go to Egypt. My friend just went there and it looked awesome.
Yeah, Egypt would be cool. I've been to Africa. I've been to.
I want to go to
Zambia.
Egypt.
I want to go to Egypt.
Is Egypt in Africa? Because that's what I want to go.
Yeah. I've seen Victoria Falls, which is on the border
Dang.
of Zimbabwe and Zambia, and it's unbelievable.
I like to go to Victoria Falls. is also Tasmania in Africa?
No, that's Australia.
You're thinking of Tanzania.
Yeah.
It's
Tanzania,
Yeah, it's close.
Yeah.
You could maybe rearrange.
I-
some
here's the thing.
letters.
Here's the thing. I don't know my geography very well.
Yeah.
Hey, Tasmania?
South Africa, Kenya.
Tasmania is not?
No, Tasmania is south of or north of Australia.
Are Tasmanian devils real?
Yes.
But are they like the cartoon?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I want to go there.
Yeah, they turn into little tornadoes.
You want to see them?
Wow. I want to see that.
Yeah,
You can see it.
It's good.
Where was Madagascar?
that is.
I'd like
to go
an
there.
Island off of.
I'd like to go
Island
there.
off, yeah.
I'd go there.
Just keep Morocco.
I'd go there.
Yeah.
Is that in Africa?
Yep.
I'd
yeah.
go there.
Yeah.
I mean, South Africa would be cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
What is it? I guess I need to understand like the point of this question.
Just,
Maybe
ask
there's
just
not
general interest, man.
I would like to. I don't know if it's ethically, one of these things that we shouldn't be doing, but like a really nice safari trip would
Yeah.
be really fun.
Yeah.
I would do that. I would be
But also, I'm
but-
just saying, I
but-
don't know. Listen,
but-
don't come after me.
If safaris are problematic, then we don't want to.
Then
do
I don't
them.
wanna
no,
do it.
But you're not like
Mhm.
shooting elephants and cutting off their tails, right? You're just looking at
No.
them.
Whoa.
No, most
Okay,
definitely.
just
not
making
that.
sure. Making sure people do that.
Come on, man.
Hey,
These are conservation trips. That's what we.
Yeah.
wanna do.
This
Mm,
is.
yeah.
I'd like to donate.
Yeah.
okay.
There's a part of Africa in between Egypt and, gosh, the Congo, maybe. Anyway, I don't know my geography apparently that well.
Area.
There's a part of the Sahara Desert that is just completely unclaimed. It belongs to no country.
Really?
Yeah.
That's where Aladdin goes
That's
to find the lamp.
beautiful.
Yeah.
That's really beautiful.
No, it's
actually.
terrible. Like
Oh.
it's an
It's
it's an undeveloped
Terrible. It's uninhabitable.
desert. But
Yeah.
there's no laws governing that area.
It's like the ocean.
So all of these people like go and plant. They all go
I
and
guess you're right.
they all go plant their own flags.
There's no laws in the ocean. That can't be true.
International waters, man.
International waters,
There's some
no
sort of governing. I
laws.
don't think.
That's not true.
No laws, no rules.
That's why there's so many pirates.
Hold on. If you're just on a boat in the middle of the ocean, you could get away with a lot.
No laws. No laws.
Just
no
think
rules.
about it.
No rules, just right. Chili's. Ocean.
Chili's Ocean.
That's how it goes. There's only two places where it's no rules, just right. That's the ocean and just the
Chili's.
Chili's.
Would you go on a Chili's cruise?
Yes.
Yeah. I'd
Yes,
go.
yes.
Their
Great
menu
food
is
all the
so
time.
diverse.
Yeah.
You could never be bored.
Hot-
True.
We just developed a genius idea.
I am probably just eating honey chipotle chicken crispers.
They're so
all the
good.
time, though.
But they're also
Yeah.
like
They're so good.
7,000 calories.
Dude, that's
Yeah,
what
that's
cruises
fine.
are for.
You know what? You know what? You
That's
don't.
the purpose of a cruise.
Yeah.
You know what? I could always do a little bit more of,
Presidente margaritas.
Yeah.
and the honey chipotle chicken crispers.
Yeah.
Don't give me
Yeah.
the fries. Take it with
Oh
the
no.
fries.
You know what I do with the fries?
Dip it in
I
the
eat
honey
as many
chipotle sauce.
fries as there is sauce left,
Yep.
and then leave the rest of the fries.
See, too many.
Too many fries.
Too many fries.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would have been a good
Not
one.
enough.
Chili's fries.
Not enough queso. Meaty
No,
queso.
you're right.
I
Not
love
enough.
that.
Always just scraping the bottom
Yeah.
of the thing. Once.
Yeah.
God,
Ooh,
The
you
chips
just
and
want that
dips.
last chunk of whatever meat that is. in
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, it is kind of a very ambiguous meat.
Don't
Yeah.
question the meat. Do not think about the meat. Do
Yeah,
not question
don't
it. Just
question the meat.
enjoy
It's a
it.
texture of meat I've only had in that queso.
It's true. Just enjoy the cruise. Just
Yeah.
enjoy your
Don't
cruise.
think about it.
Everybody likes it. No
Everybody
one knows
thinks
what
about
it is.
It's
every
true.
time I have it, I'm like,
That's good.
All right, let's go to our next Twitter question, who comes from comes from
It's like a little itty bitty meatball just in the
I
middle.
don't know how they even make those.
at Big Fuzzy
It's true.
OKC, who wants to know if animals could talk, which animal would be the biggest jerk, and which animal would be the funniest.
It's a real pretentious animal out there. Dolphins, I feel like, are probably big jerks.
Dolphins? They're smart.
Yeah, because they're
the
too
smarter
smart.
ones.
So smart.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so they just look down at everybody else.
Yeah.
But they're also fun.
I think they're only fun just to like, all right, this is what we got to do. So let's.
They're
do
fun to
this.
set
What
you
happened to you?
or
Jay?
they're just mocking all of the humans they're having fun with.
up. You used to be
Hmm.
bullied by dolphins.
Yeah,
Yeah, what happened to
I
you?
said I had a bad experience.
You want to know something about dolphins?
Cats, 100%.
Oh,
cats.
cats. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely a cat's gonna walk. You walk in the room, a cat's just gonna look at you.
You don't even have,
And
yeah.
just secretly gonna
But
say
here's the
something.
deal
You
is
know
I
they're gonna
think
say
different-
something.
Yeah, you know they're gonna say something.
As cats get bigger,
Mhm.
I feel like they become less that way. Like,
Tigers?
yeah, I think tigers are probably
Tigers will
incredible.
kill you.
Oh,
I
a tiger
understand
would
that,
be
but the
like-
question is not
Ape-
about their ability
Apex
to
predator.
slaughter me.
They will kill you, and they'll be.
What
a jerk
is the
about it.
actual question?
Who's the biggest jerk animal if they could talk?
Man, I don't think they're jerks, man.
Which animal would be the funniest? A jerk animal. I feel like a jerk animal would be like a rhino.
Oh, a goose.
A
Biggest
goose.
jerk.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's
Biggest
good.
Biggest
That's a
jerk.
They
Jerk
know
answer.
that they're stopping traffic.
Yeah.
They know.
They're the biggest jerks
Yeah.
by
A-holes.
far. By far.
Funniest animal.
Koalas.
Giraffes,
I think giraffes could be pretty hilarious.
pandas, man. Pandas are actually hilarious to watch.
I know, but
Yeah,
I don't
but you're
think
laughing
that-
at them. Not
You're
with
laughing
them.
at them. I don't think you're
No,
laughing
they're
at them. I
definitely
don't
putting
think
on a
they'd be
show,
pretty
man.
funny.
Everybody leaves at the zoo, and then all of a sudden they're like, "All right, let's go back to reading the newspaper and doing crossword puzzles."
I think dogs. I think I think dogs would be pretty funny.
Dogs are funny, man.
I know, but if they
Yeah.
could talk, I think they'd be hilarious.
I think they would be as dumb as we could imagine.
And annoying, probably.
I think we've already seen.
hey,
Yeah, exactly what dogs are in cartoons. That is what a dog would
Yeah,
be.
they nailed that one.
Yeah, they got that one.
Yeah,
down.
they're correct.
What's the deal with squeaky toys? And dog does
Dog
stand up.
Seinfeld?
Yeah,
Seinfeld dog.
that's what they do. Hey guys, let's move on to the next Twitter question. Wonder if it's about basketball.
Movie about dogs.
It comes from at Sticky Wizard 00, who says, "What would be your 3-point celebration? 3-point goggles, low hanging 3-point sign, or other?"
D-Generation X, suck it.
Hell yeah!
I did that my senior year. We were playing Putnam West. Last game of the season, we got an interception. It was a miserable night. Anyway, we got an interception and ran it back for a touchdown. And I was running toward the kind of leading the way. And I just turned and did that.
You
You did?
Yes.
Wow, Jay.
And I literally
so
watched it on
awesome.
film and I was like, so cringy in hindsight. But in the moment, I was so angry.
Oh man, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I love that you.
I
did
would
that.
pay to see that video.
It's out there somewhere. Probably at my mom's house along with Shaq Pepsi's. So my favorite one is the bow and arrow. Like,
Really?
I love it, man. I think it's so cool.
Just because it's like such an animated
Yep.
thing.
I love it.
Like wow.
Darius Miles used to do wasn't he the one that started like the 3 on the side of the head or something like that?
Yeah. I
He
think
was one
so.
of the first ones I
Yeah,
remember
yeah.
doing it. Something like that. Yep. The antlers. Were those
and-
antlers?
Q Rich did it too, right?
Yep. Yeah.
That was like Clippers thing.
What would be yours? man?
I'd moon everybody a little bit with my butt crack. Just just run down the court with a little bit of butt crack hanging out.
What if I did like in the butt
I'm
category?
not sure you would
I
last.
take
very long.
3
Uh-huh.
and then wipe my butt with it.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, and then like
Flick it
yeah.
into the crowd. Good.
What is wrong
or
with
the
you
opposing
guys?
team.
Uh-huh.
No. Wrong.
I
Hey.
like the low. I like the low dragon 3 that Harden does.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, I like that too.
Or we could do the Jameis Winston thing where I put 3 up and then I eat my hands. You remember when he did? We eat in dubs, and he was like eating his hands. Do you guys
I
remember
don't
that
remember
clip?
that. No.
no.
Jameis Winston is hilarious because he's
Starting
so
quarterback
strange.
for the New
He
Orleans
is.
Saints.
He's
But
really
he
strange.
is a weirdo.
Hey guys, no basketball questions. Our next Twitter question is: any guys doing fantasy football this year?
I am.
No.
I'm not.
I'm not.
All right.
All right, our
I
next.
don't know who to pick. So if you got any suggestions, I'm like 8th in my draft order out of 10.
Peyton
Take
Manning.
Jameis,
We
dude.
do a snake
Peyton
draft.
Manning.
We gotta
Peyton
pick
Manning. Yeah, I'm gonna get
Tebow. Hey, our next Twitter question comes from at
Tebow.
Zach Deeg, who says serving sizes for cereal are 1/2 to 1 1/2 cups. How many actual servings do you usually have when you pour a bowl of cereal?
I mean, it's got to be 3.
3 minimally.
Yeah. 1 cup is not that much.
No.
We don't do cereal at my house for adults. Like, so every cereal we have is for Andrew, basically, because I will smash a box in a sitting without question.
Yeah.
really.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't had cereal in like
Yeah, it's an easy thing. It's not easy, but
15
it is an
years.
easy thing for me to avoid.
15 years.
There's no way.
Since probably college.
There's no way you haven't had one.
Since the Beta House had cereal.
Yeah, and even then, I didn't really ever get it.
Wow, this is like a-
like maybe once.
Oh, my
Oh, I
word.
love I love cereal. Like
Yeah,
I
it's
could
so
I used
good.
to eat
cereal.
some Frosted Mini Wheats dry.
Well, in the
That's what I've
evening,
had.
like I don't know if
Yeah.
there's a better 9 p.m. snack than a bowl of cereal, but it's just so
Yeah,
bad
There
for
is.
me.
It's called ice cream.
Yeah.
I-
9 p.m. cereal is how to, like, it's in the book of how to get fat.
Yes.
Is eating cereal at
Okay,
night.
so honest question, and it's making me think, which is
Yeah.
really weird to me. If you gave me a bowl of cereal or a bowl of ice cream, I don't know which one I would choose. Probably the
Depends.
cereal.
Yeah.
Really? That's very interesting.
Kind of depends on the cereal.
Yeah.
Crackling Oat Man, cereal.
Yeah.
Crackling Oat Man.
Yeah.
It's their mascot.
What is happening?
I kind of threw like I didn't really enunciate any part of the first of that word.
Cracking out, man. Proud cereal. If I could choose ice cream or cracking out, man. Cereal. Cereal.
Oh man.
He was so excited about it. He was just so excited thinking about it.
This is like peak summer podcasting.
Oh, wow.
Oh Lord.
that's good.
Okay. Do we? Okay. Do we
He didn't even say. I don't even know why he said cereal after it. If I could choose ice cream or cereal, cracking it up, man. Cereal. It's just like, yeah, that is a cereal.
Hey guys, is that the end of the podcast? And are you miffed and are you piff?
Oh, I'm so miffed and peeved,
Wow.
man.
Miffed and peeved.
So last Friday, I was driving over to my mom's house, and I was at 39th and Ann Arbor, right there by the old Central Middle School, which is
Oh,
being
yeah.
demolished.
Yep.
Rest in peace, Central Middle School. And I'm sitting at the stoplight, and this guy behind me clearly hits me.
What?
I feel my car move forward.
Oh,
So I put
no.
my hazards on and get out of my car, and I go, and before I even look at my bumper, I walk up to him and he rolls down his window and he goes, "I didn't hit you." And I'm like,
Wow.
"Yes, you did. I didn't hit you. I got close, but I didn't hit you." I said, "Yes, you did."
Why would you get out of your car if he did not hit you?
By this point, everybody's gone. So it's like, it's just your word versus mine. I look at my bumper and there's like no damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so there was a little plastic piece that I just pushed in and it like clipped back in. But he's like, "No, I didn't hit you." I was like, apparently the most genius move you could possibly do. I didn't hit you.
I didn't hit you.
So what do you do? Call the cops at that point? It was like a fender bender. So I just got in my car. And I got out of my car because I was going to work and I was so sweaty the day before doing the same thing. And so I had only headband I have that's a sweatband is a pink one.
Mhm.
So my hair was not fixed. And I had a pink headband on. I didn't realize until I got back in the car about how psychotic I looked. So then that's the first miffed and peeved, which is also kind of funny, but mostly miffed and peeved because it's
I
like, how do you
didn't
just
That would just
deny
drive
that?
me insane the rest of the
I
day.
didn't
I'd be
hit
like,
you.
what?
Yeah,
You
exactly.
did,
yeah.
The second one is on Wednesday or Tuesday. I'm sitting in my office, just got to work, and Natalie calls me, my wife, and she's FaceTiming me, and I'm like, oh no. I actually thought first off she's going to FaceTime me my dog's playing because we're weird.
Yeah.
So instead, what it is she's standing upstairs. We have a little bit of wood floor on the landing as you come up the stairs, and she's standing on it. And as she stands, you just see water seeping up through the wood floors.
No.
Upstairs.
Yeah, upstairs. So I went up there, and so
No.
I got home and had to rip up like half my wood floors. We had the air conditioner company come out because we thought it was a clogged, condensation,
Yeah.
Mhm.
you know,
Yeah.
whatever. Nope. Ended up being a plumber had to come out. So I spent $270 on a plumber to come out and snake the drain line.
Too many turds.
And then having to come. No, it was in the air conditioner where the air conditioner drains. It was
Yeah.
leaking out of there.
Air conditioner turds.
Yeah.
And so I have to replace the wood floors and
Oh,
on top of that paper.
no,
Miffed and peeved.
Man.
That's terrible.
Miff and peeve.
But once again, like I'm terrible at building things or making things, but I'm really good at ripping things out because I got those wood floors out quick.
Wow.
Yeah.
I got home last night from getting a gallon of milk at Brahms. I step out of the car with the bag of milk. Milk drops through the
Drops
bag.
out.
Just
Yep.
It's happened a lot lately.
like, what? Why are we using these paper bags,
Yeah,
bro? Why are we
Okay,
using
here's the
paper
thing
bags?
about the
I
paper
do like
bag.
paper bags.
Did it fall out of the bag or did the handle break off the bag?
No, it fell through the bag.
Wow.
1 gallon in a
Gosh.
big bag.
Was it wet?
No.
That's a bag failure. That should not have passed inspection.
Yeah, that's a manufacturing problem.
It absolutely was.
because normally paper bags can hold 1 gallon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who puts milk in a bag? Hoopstock
Honest-
69 says.
Honestly, who puts milk in a bag?
I mean,
This
I'm
is what-
leaving a store.
Hey, Hoopstock, this is what Andrew did. He bought the milk, opened the milk, poured the milk in the paper bag. Then
it
came
all
home,
spilled out.
What is
Just
this
loose
coming
milk.
out?
No, it's definitely one of those things that are like, would you like this in a bag? And Andrew goes, yeah, put it in a bag.
Yeah.
Did it busted milk everywhere?
'Cause
Actually, the
did you
milk.
have more than just milk?
Or
No, I did not.
See, I would have. I kind of with. I would have just carried the milk in one hand.
I like to have the bag. I like to use that as my starter for my fire pit
Yeah,
out there.
yeah.
Oh, good call. Not
yeah.
anymore though, since you. Well, it still works, even though the bottom blew out of it. You can still use it as
Dude,
starter.
I can still use it, but I threw it away out of hatred.
Did you save the? You
Yeah.
threw the whole milk away?
No. The milk survived.
Oh,
It was GMB'd for that.
Oh, it did.
Good.
Oh well,
Huh.
I kind of was functioning under the assumption that the milk exploded when it hit the ground.
Yeah, I was thinking
Yeah.
Cream City out there.
Yeah. You would have seen it.
I bet it'd be stinky.
Yeah.
I had a miffed and peeved on Monday. I was coming home from work and I had to get to meet some people to go to Monday Night Raw.
Mm-hmm.
And so I have to go. So I don't want to go to to Monday Night Raw in my suit for that dressed from work. I want to, be dressed comfortably normally. So
Yeah.
I go home. So I'm trying to run home, change, immediately leave to get to the Paycom.
There's
Center.
no way you ran, but continue.
It was a hustle. And so I'm going towards my house, hit the train,
Yeah.
have to wait for the train, change, come back, another train.
Wow.
Oh,
Britain and Western.
Yes.
Got to take a change of clothes with you next time.
I will never do that.
When you hit the
Why?
train, look. When
Where
you
am I going to change?
It's like every time we do the podcast,
I'll never
it's
buy
like,
a
all right,
laptop.
I can't be there till 6:30 because he has to go home, fight 2 trains, change, hang out a little bit, go to
Yeah.
the bathroom.
Uh-huh.
I won't take off
Or
2 hours.
yeah, what's easier than that? Doing that or taking a change of clothes like a psycho?
Luke, when you hit the train, did the train conductor come out and you said, "I didn't hit you"?
So I didn't hit you.
I didn't hear you.
I didn't hit you.
All right. Thanks for joining the pod. See you Monday, maybe. Maybe not. It's a holiday.
It is Labor Day, not in Italy.
Solo pod from McKellen.
Every day is Labor Day.